All right, it's been 3 months,
Hour.
but it has been just a couple hours since we attempted to do this earlier and it didn't work, but now we're back. And kind of want to know, so it's been 3 months since we've seen Ck. I'm in Illinois and she drove down from Minnesota to catch up, to talk, to kind of see where things are at. How's it been? What's it been like?
It's been really good.
Just really good. Fantastic. So what difference has it made? The time that we spent together, that weekend.
Oh, sorry, you're so funny. You did this. Okay. To reiterate from the first video, it was good. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be, but it still is challenging. People have respected me now, and I think what I wanted to make sure to say again is that it's so cool because not only you get past like the hugging part, but I can look at people in the eyes when I'm having a conversation. Well, you on and off still, but let's see. Oh, and I want to get to know. I want to engage in conversation.
So it's allowed you to be able to reconnect or connect with people in ways that you haven't been able to in a long time.
Right.
So the challenge was, what was the big challenge? What's been the challenge?
A lot of me still being able to say like, no, or hold on, or like for me to actually be okay with saying no. Still worried about hurting people's feelings sometimes, but.
So, I mean, I can just kind of give people a recap. So what we were experiencing earlier before Ck met me, people would just touch her, or they would go up to her and just give her hugs without kind of her permission, asking for consent, and moving from that place to telling people no, and then to telling people
telling like friends and family, like having to tell them like I don't like to be hugged or touched. That was like so strange, but it was the truth.
Right. Like starting to be able to be honest with people about who you are and what's okay, what's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did that bring about? What were the results of having the freedom to do that?
I actually like being around people, and I enjoy social things more. It's like not being able to be that way, literally just like in and out of places, things like that.
So you felt safer,
Yes.
right? Like when people aren't touching you and you don't want them to, you're like, okay, I know that I'm walking into the social scenario,
Mm-hmm.
and people are going to respect me, and I can feel safe.
Mm-hmm. And like I told you, like the people that know about that now, like my friends, have intervened before, and they've been cool about it though. When people are just gonna like come and approach me, that's always been.
They're advocating for you.
Yeah.
And they're supporting you around your decision.
Yeah. Or when people have been like, I haven't maybe sat down with all of them, but they've been like, I saw your videos, so can I have a hug? So then, it's like, that's cool too.
It's amazing. They're listening.
Or watching.
And we're creating a culture where, at least in Ck's community, people are starting to get that not everybody wants to be touched, and that's really good to ask first.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like the model. You're leading the way in this work.
You're leading it.
Well, you're the one that's being brave to actually tell these people who've known you for years, if not decades, that what's been happening hasn't been okay with you. So because of that, what has that created in you? You said more desire to be social, to hang out with people. What else has that done for you?
I like hugging people.
See, that's the thing that I wish people would like understand, which is amazing, that when you have that body autonomy, when you experience and know your own body as your own, and you get to decide what happens to it, you're more willing to participate with others in a physical way. But when you don't have that, you're always shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're resisting and fighting people, but now you're free.
Right.
You're free to connect.
Yeah. There's always a balance. People that see me hug people now. So that's the part I was saying is still kind of hard, because sometimes you forget, like, I still have the right to be like, oh, not yet. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like the thing at the thing is like I like handshakes.
That you like handshakes.
Yeah, so I'll like do that.
Right.
Yeah. Is your arm tired?
It's a little tired. I'm like hurting here. Yes. So. Right. So like that is the next level. Is that there are some people you may say yes, I'm happy to give you a hug, or with you I'm happy to shake your hand, and with you no thank you, and not having to explain why, because I think there was also people that wanted to know like why.
Yeah.
And it's none of their business.
No.
And that's all really hard. And my prayer, my hope is that you would feel like you're not alone. Because there's a lot of people that feel the same way as you, and you are demonstrating that this is possible.
Well, you helped.
I just brought it to your attention, and you wanted it though.
Well, would you expose things and and you helped.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're right there.
I'm here. So, what does this mean for your future? What's the next step for you?
Oh, the new year.
Yeah, as you move in through the world, and which I'm excited to say that CK may be coming to a city near you, and I'm like, I can't say anything more. So please friend her on Facebook or follow her. She'll be traveling the country on tour. That's all I will say, I guess. Hopefully that all works out.
Oh.
And come if you can see her, but like for your future with people, strangers, friends, family. What's the next level? Where do you need to go next in your growth?
I think that's really, I just thought of something too, like, yeah. I think I'll probably, I like my job. I think maybe I'll get more now too, because I'll be more confident when I give a handshake. So that would be cool.
To be more active in the touch that you do give.
Like I'm actually, I'll be in it. I won't just feel like a robot.
Or feel obligated to do it.
And yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking for people that look like they need hugs too.
Oh.
So
you don't have to do that.
No.
That's not your job.
Yep.
Isn't that awesome when we don't take jobs that aren't
weight
ours?
lifted?
Yeah. And then one day, if you want to, you can, right? Like, it's always a choice. So this is the part that I think CK really embodies in an amazing way. It's finding the freedom to be who you are, and that's the first step to be able to connect with other people. So once you know who you are and what you want, and then find the courage to ask for it or the courage to say no, that makes it more possible for you to then have the connections, of course, with yourself, but then with other people. And then those are authentic. And that's where we want a world full of that. So,
Yep.
Any last words?
Nope, just that you're awesome.
All right. Bye, Minnesota. Well, you're heading back today.
Yeah, I'm heading back.
And I'm heading back to Illinois. I'm in Illinois. I'm heading back to Texas tomorrow. So. Red. Brown. Bye.